If you're an ADA holder like me, there's something we both know. Cardano is resilient. It is strong. And as we step back and we evaluate the general landscape of crypto right now, it's becoming known that many people are starting to see that resilience. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Thank you for coming by this Cardano video. Hit the subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It means a lot to me as I try and grow this YouTube channel. Let's jump into it. This is Cardano zoomed out on the weekly chart. It's a really cool story playing out, everyone. I know Cardano's down. We know it. Much of the market knows it. Crypto is down. And the story, though, the fundamentals of what's being built here and the resilience of it is not down. It is up. And this is a part of the Cardano story that I very much enjoy tracking, and that is the deliverables that is happening on Cardano blockchain and how Cardano, how the IOHK team, how the community is continuing to build and grow from a fundamental technical way, and it's beginning to prove itself over time as truly decentralized protocol and a secure protocol and also a scalable one as we enter the Vassal hard fork and we enter the scalability era, which is Basho. Now, the reason I want to do this video, not to really dig into the charts, is we're waiting to see if crypto can bottom out somewhere, but I came across a really cool thread on Twitter that it is so worth just doing a video on and kind of walking through and talking through, because much of it kind of stemming from what I've been thinking lately about Cardano and how Cardano is proving itself, and I think slowly will get a lot of market share as it continues to deliver, and people maybe start becoming more open to the fact that Cardano is here, it's here to stay, and it's here to do a phenomenal job as far as blockchains go. What I'm talking about is this. Weiss Crypto, they did a thread on ADA today. I just came across it, and I was like, I got to record a video. If you're unaware, they describe themselves, we are the nation's leading provider of independent, unbiased, trusted ratings of stocks, mutual funds, cryptocurrencies, ETFs, and financial institutions. Everybody has their own opinion on these firms, right? Some like them, some don't. Some agree with some of their content. You disagree with some of their content. It is what it is, but they're putting out data. They're collecting data. They have a lot of research behind what they do. Here's their website. We empower millions of investors with ratings, research, and newsletters that provide the highest accuracy, the best safety, most profitable investment guidance. But let's dig into the thread, because the thread is something else. And the reason it's something else, the reason it's worth probably doing a video on is just, it's crypto Twitter. It's not the friendliest of environments for ADA, everyone. We know that. We've established the fact. For those who hate ADA, consider this. The crypto landscape is extremely competitive. Layer 1s especially. We already have ETH and it works. ADA launched their token in late 2017, the height of the last bull market, peak FOMO. They endured crypto winter. Not only that, the founder and developer showed remarkable resilience and commitment in spite of a market environment where most projects collapsed into the dust. Weekly updates, AMAs, a roadmap, delays too. Many. There still are, but they stuck to their guns. I want to pause for a second. Delays. We're in this fast-moving environment of, building a technology, building an infrastructure, and launching it to the public and making sure it works. And it's just not Cardano. It's all of crypto. And not only crypto, any startup, software development companies, and there's delays. It happens. We can't throw Cardano under the bus for delays that they might have when it happens everywhere. I just want to say that, and you can pull up any quick headline in regards to this. Ethereum 2.0 merger delayed yet again, right? So Ethereum is huge, number 2 in market cap. Everybody knows who Ethereum is. They're having delays as well, and I think that's important to note that, right? And I'll say this, in terms of Cardano delays, Cardano's just been cruising through its roadmap. The delays are nothing crazy, right? The delays are not like years and years of waiting or anything like that. And now we're cruising through. We've tracked the story of Cardano and how we've been going through these eras, and we've seen recently smart contracts come on board, and so let's continue reading this thread. They became one of the best performing assets when the next crypto bull rolled around. Today, the network is better than ever, larger than ever. The updates continue. The roadmap is still being executed on. Delays persist, but it does not deter them. And how fun, everybody, if you are here tracking Cardano in the last bull market, the gains that Cardano saw. And it was a very outperforming asset compared to many, many cryptos. I probably would want to say most cryptos. ADA overperformed, and it was fun to track it coming out of Shelly and the staking protocol coming online, and we're running our CCV pools, and many of you are delegating with it, and we're participating in this consensus protocol on Cardano blockchain, and all of that happening as we're kind of entering this bull market, going into Mary multi-asset ledger. NFTs started coming online back here, and projects started building, and people started creating cool things and experimenting with cool things. And then we had Alonzo hard fork with smart contracts, and Cardano, yes, maybe a little later than some others, starting to turn the switches on, starting to come online. And yes, there's been a dip of Cardano, crypto's dipping. ADA maybe more volatile to the downside, but it's more volatile to the upside. It's to be anticipated. But here we are, and ADA from a fundamental perspective continues to grow. Cardano network growing as we enter the scalability phase found in the Basho era. Vassal hard fork really weeks away, end of June. And so we go back to this thread and we continue this commitment. This resilience is why the project is where it's at today. And it is true. Think about it. How did Cardano survive? Many altcoins did not survive. How did that happen? It's the team that's in place. It's the research that's in place that lent to that resilience. We have no doubt we'll see new highs when the macro environment shifts to crypto-friendly again. You can agree or disagree with their principles or what they want to build, but you cannot disagree with the results. It's not easy to bootstrap a distributed network from nothing. And I just love the reply. Ada Whale was on it, as he always is. If you're on Twitter, you got to follow Ada Whale. You can't be an ADA holder not following Ada Whale. Nice one. The only thing I'll disagree on are the delays. Prior to Shelly, late 2020, yes, there was a delay of magnitude, Byron reboot, where they took the longest and most difficult route to fix things at the source. Beyond that, releases have come like machine gun fire, and that's exactly what I'm saying, right? These delays that are talked about aren't like these consistent multi-year delays of some sort, and Ada Whale hit it on point. Beyond that, releases have come like machine gun fire. And a perfect example, and we can kind of talk about this with some foresight, is the Vassal hard fork coming up, right? We're anticipating it. I have no doubt it's going to we're going to cruise through. We're going to cruise through. The same thing that happened with Alonzo, cruise through that, and Mary, right? So Cardano is delivering, and they're pretty good with timelines. And then this guy, Tom, said, I had the same thought, but what you going to do? Cardano for the win. And I think I'm going to shout out to Tom because I'm going to I think I want to put like ADA for the win in the title. Maybe not. I don't know. But what a thread, everybody. In this crypto Twitter world where ADA just does not get the respect that I think it sometimes deserves, this was a great thread to see from Weiss Crypto, and it really laid out some points that I wanted to just do a video on because they're things that I share a similar sentiment in terms of where Cardano is, and I talk about this. I was talking earlier about this. Cardano sitting at number 8 on market cap, around 17 billion. I just can't help but notice the spread in valuation between Ethereum. And I'm not going to sit here in this video and compare the two. Maybe that's for another video. But everyone, Cardano is delivering a really special blockchain. And when people start realizing that, this spread, I just don't think it's going to be there. I really don't. And the market share that's going to come to ADA, I think, will be rather large. Can't ignore the fact. Also, I just want to put this reminder out there. It's been some time since we talked about it. Grayscale, don't forget, their non-Ethereum Grayscale fund, right? So this is a smart contract fund. So Cardano sitting here at 27% right now in this smart contract X Ethereum fund. So it's just getting started for ADA. And here we are in the chart, resetting of sorts. Maybe there's more downside. It is what it is. We've anticipated it to the downside for a while now, talking about these prices, 50 cents. And isn't something else that Cardano for some time now has been consolidating very, very well in that area. But even if there is more downside on the macro, ADA looking for that higher low for the continued growth that likely it will see from a fundamental technical perspective. So shout out everybody to Weiss Crypto. Go follow them if you're on Twitter and check them out. Just really, really cool to see that thread. So those are my thoughts today, everybody. Hit the subscribe. Stake with CCV if you've got that ADA. If you're accumulating that ADA, stake with a CCV pool. It means a lot to me as we grow this thing together. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.